Alright, let's see something. Not that. Is this an environmental thing? Will that burn you? I suppose I should have waited for him to actually be on top of it. Come on, walk into it. Does it ever stop burning? All these questions and more shall hopefully be answered soon. Haha! He walked into it. Well, it does certainly stop burning. I feel like I could have gotten all three of those guys with that one puddle. And possibly gotten the environmental bullshit. Let's see something. That doesn't even do anything for an environmental exploit. Well, not gonna bother trying with it, but I feel like what I could have done was toss a bottle into it while it's burning and cause them all to come and kill themselves. Would have been pretty simple. Well, that was kind of uneventful as far as things go. Is he coming back down? Yeah. Alright, well, let's go. I've had my fun with these guys. They're not really all that frightening. Hey. What if I wanted to go back? Well, I don't, but what if I did? That is apparently where I need to go. I can go through here too. What is going on? That's interesting. At first I thought that was like a little lion's head or something, which I think would have been kind of cooler if it was. Why would I want to turn this off? What's the purpose? That's off permanently, right? I don't know what the purpose of turning that off is. There doesn't seem to be anything here. No loot. Well, okay then. Oh, hey, there's something. There is something. Okay, well, I guess that was the purpose of coming up here, was getting that one bracelet. I don't know why you would want to turn that off, because you could just go back and forth. It would have been interesting if these came on. Like you turn that off up there thinking it was a good thing, and then suddenly you've screwed yourself over. But there was no screwing over going on there. I heard a voice, and I hear whistling. So, we are back to guards, I'm assuming. Wonder what exactly counts as an environmental kill in this game. Dropping a box on someone's head, or something else entirely, I don't know. No idea whatsoever. And then half the time it probably won't even register that you've done it. Hello? Thought there might be something over there. And nothing on top of there. Okay, is this one of those jump across again?
Rubbing for
Certainly
days
seems
now.
like it. Hey guys. You gonna talk?
Sounded like something moving. Just beyond the gates.
How is that so quiet?
Foul creatures. I know it.
I haven't seen them come up this far before. Not yet.
Do you think Orion could save even the likes of them?
What? There's no saving abominations. You saw that the gate holds. Let's get back above.
How was that so quiet? That should have been much, much louder with me being that close to those two.
After Orion's arrest, I fear nothing. I took down one of those big watch baskets at Greystone.
Those where do you think they came from? Deep in the ground? Or crawled out of the sea?
With how hard my head's pounding, I think they opened my skull and crawled out of my nightmares.
Strange that the ambience just kind of disappeared for a second there.
We've finally broken our iron cage.
Alright, well, these guys are probably walking around here, which means I've got to be very choosy with the time that I come down.
They said iron never breaks. They were wrong.
That's why there's steel. And then we move on to titanium. Alright, well, I don't see anyone coming, so...
What happened to the sloop sellers?
Alaka in the shadow!
The faithless come!
I'm moving to...
For the hell of it. Yeah, it's obvious that they should be able to fight back, but if you slam the key enough, I'm pretty sure you can easily overtake them. I was just kind of getting thrown to the side for some reason. Just taking all the risks now and being careless. I don't know why. It's kind of amusing, I suppose. And then it's like, they're not very good guards. So I don't feel all that threatened by them. I mean, I could easily kill these guys by just hitting them in the neck. Do I really want to do something like that, though?
I'm freezing.
Thanks for your gold. Wonder how far he actually comes over here. It's a way to go through. Somewhere to hide. Not a door.
It's for days now.
He probably will come over here in a moment. I can just get myself into this. Well, I don't know if I really need to. Oh, he actually went in here, didn't he? Good thing I left, I guess. I suppose I could have tried to go down and knock him out. Just in case he comes over this way. Yeah, he's definitely over here.
We've finally broken our iron cage.
How about we break something else than a cage and go for your face? I'm hoping that there's going to be more notes in here, and perhaps it's just under a different thing instead of those 4 that we already found. Because I really do like getting more of the lore of the area. That's one of my favorite things about Thief is discovering what's going on. At least the older Thief games. This one hasn't quite been as exciting. This guy's sleeping, isn't he? Of course he is. Wah, wah. Okay, anything else in here besides a little bit to eat? No? And And more no. Well, okay then. I guess we are completely done with this area because I'm not seeing much of anything else to snag. Nope, not really. Alright, off we go. Through the squeezable area. Which is the same thing over and over again, just with a slightly different skin. Does that mean shit's gonna fall on my head in like 5 seconds and I'm going to instantly die? Give me some warning here. It's hard to tell when something's actually dangerous and when it's just bullshit. Alright, nothing going on around here. There is, however, this, which does not have loot in it. Disappointing. Kind of sad that I could only see that door opening out of the corner of my eye. I kind of wish that Garrett would have allowed me to look over in this direction while I was turning this thing. But not so much. Because these are neat doors. They really are interesting and unique doors, how they've designed them. But I don't really get to see them directly. Graven Lair, eh? Anything up here? That is a negative.
It can't be the gloom.
No, it's the primal. So you're correct, it isn't the gloom. Sort of.
Inside that rotunda, Orion is administering his cure. Aaron's close, I know it.
Why was there a need for that little cutscene there? I could have looked myself.
In a sloop. I didn't deserve Orion's blessing. Back at the Greystone Wall, I hesitated. The Watch looked like monsters done up in their black steel. It wasn't like tonight.
Still, they feared us, friend. They knew they could not hold us back.
We couldn't hold ourselves back. Now the whole bridge is gone. A hole in Market Street where people used to be.
Better at the bottom of the river than in the thrall of those bastard nobles. The city will begin again, brother. Forged in the people's fire, not the Baron's foundries.
Okay. I'm gonna walk away in mid-conversation because I just don't like what you're saying. And now they're going to walk together, very military-like. Alright.
So tired.
These Graven are very strange and awkward people. So it looks like we've got a way up there. However, this guy is looking over in this direction. I feel like if I go out while he's looking over here, I could be seen. Especially with this guy walking over here now. Now what the hell?
Tooth's coming loose.
That fight! Look!
Just makes my job easier, coward!
Don't even care. Because now
Running!
there's actually a way to
Where'd
go.
you go? I was on him.
Sure you were.
Cure your blindness.
Give up your cowardly nature.
I kind of wonder if I was to shoot an arrow in the midst of these guys, if they would actually notice and come this way.
Or I'll make it quick.
Tempting.
I know
Do they notice? Sort of. Anyone else?
With the Dawn's guidance, I will out you. The Graven will cure your blindness.
He seems very jittery. Perhaps the Graven should start on your blindness.
Night, damn you. Seems quiet.
Regret your lack of faith!
It may have been an unwise idea to do that. Just wanted to test the waters to see just how much they would do there. Alright, I guess I'm not going to go that way. It's too much to wait for. Now, of course, they're going to repeat themselves multiple times over.
Better at the bottom of the river than in the thrall of those bastard nobles. The
Can I get up here?
will begin again, brother. Forged in the people's fire.
Guess not.
Not the Baron's
That's okay, the bird probably would have gotten pissy with me.
Blinded headaches. Can barely see to shoot.
Do they ever come over in this direction, or are they just going away? I think they're just going away.
My back's hurting bad.
Alright, let's see here. Can I manage to hit this thing? Perfect. Kind of hard to hit torches in the middle of nowhere, but that was workable. One time that the peak mechanic actually functions properly. Oh boy. Could have used it in a lot of other places, but I guess one time is okay-ish.
We can celebrate when we leave these damn catacombs. How many men have we lost to the dark? If they touch you, you become like them, I heard.
Rats everywhere.
Trying to listen to conversations, and this guy's just coming out here. Where are you even going? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking you down while you're going up there, and this guy's right back here.
Show me that faithless, and I'll plant a bolt right between his eyes.
Are you just gonna stand there forever?
Bear didn't see us coming.
It's certainly looking like it.
Bloods never do.
How close can I get to you?
Hey, was that a figure I just saw?
Fairly close.
No one's here but the Graven.
I was kind of hoping he would walk over this way. Alright, well. Perhaps we shall go behind him. Hey, some vents to go through. Didn't see those before.
Orion's gift protects me.
What gift is that? Blindness? Because that's not a very good gift, buddy.